It is so good to be together. Thank you for coming. Greetings. I'm Randall Morton, founder of the Progressive Forum. Please turn off those cell phones. If we hear them, David Eagleman will come down and determine what is wrong with your brain. I'm excited. David Eagleman is with us tonight, a pioneer of the growing field of neuroscience for self-knowledge and healing. His latest book on brain plasticity, Live Wired, the inside story of the ever-changing brain, is an important contribution to the field. If you bought a ticket, be sure to get your free copy from our wonderful partners, Blue Willow Bookshop in the foyer. David will sign books at the end of the evening. This is a homecoming for David Eagleman as a former student at Rice and Baylor College of Medicine. Since then, he made good. He became one of the world's top science communicators. If you haven't seen his Emmy-nominated PBS series called The Brain, it is fascinating, and it features local scenes from Houston. Maybe some of you have seen it. It's easy to stream. And I'm also excited that my friend, Dr. Aziz Shabani, pioneer in neurology, will introduce David Eagleman and join me in the Q&A. I'll properly introduce Aziz in a moment. Tonight's event is producing 4 tons of carbon, counting David Eagleman's air travel, venue energy, and your driving to and from. So you don't have to feel guilty. The Progressive Forum made a donation to the Texas Coastal Exchange, which sequesters carbon and protects Texas marshlands. Before I bring Aziz Shabani to the stage to introduce David Eagleman, I want to show off my new hat. It says, Progressive Forum changes brains. I'm giving away a dozen hats at the book signing. In the pandemic, I got even more introverted. So these hats are an excuse to start a conversation. So if you're in the same condition, please be brave, say hello, and we can practice being people again. And as a reward for your courage, I'll give brainy hats to you brainy people. Dr. Aziz Shabani is the medical director of the Nerve and Muscle Center here in Houston. His book, Video Atlas of Neuromuscular Disorders, is the textbook used in most American neuromuscular teaching programs. He's a clinical professor of medicine at Baylor College of Medicine. He has a special interest in the placebo effect, why people get better when they think they will. He's conducted over 120 clinical trials in his research. And Aziz is constantly telling me to eat my food. So he's probably a pretty nurturing doctor. I give you Aziz Shabani.